Alright, so this is going to be number 3 and 4 for the honors classes, because you're supposed to graph both of the inequalities on the same coordinate plane. So that should be something we're going to get a little bit more into. You should be able to get them both graphed, because the part that gets double shaded, that's the answer, part of the answer. So we're going to graph our first one. It has a y-intercept of 5 and a slope of negative 3 over 4. So that's going to be down 3 as you go right. Oh, 1, 2, 3. You're going to down 3 and you're going to go right 4. So there's another point right there. So down 3, right 4 gives me a point there. And you need to look at your symbol. It is strictly less than, and so you're going to do dashed. Dash, dash, dashed. My middle one looks weird, but that's okay. If it had a greater than or equal to part, it would be a solid line, but it doesn't. It's strictly less than. So there's our line. We need to decide which side gets shaded. So take a point like 0, 0, plug it in to your equation. Y is 0. 3/4 times 0, because x is also 0 at the point 0, 0, is 0. That's not 0. Is 0 less than 5. Because 3 times 0 here, that's just 0. So you really have 5 minus 0, so that's 5. Is 0 less than 5? Yes, it is. So you're going to shade this direction. This direction gets all your beautiful shading. Okay, now we need to graph the other one. I'm going to choose a different color real quick. We're going to graph our second one. It has a y-intercept of negative 4. And it has a slope of 2, so I'm going to go up to right 1 to get another point. Up to right 1 and get some points going. And this one, again, doesn't have the equal to portion. It's just greater than. So I have to do a dashed line or a dotted line. Okay. Dashed or dotted. And the line goes like this. Okay, we need to decide which side gets shaded. So I'm going to test again the point 0, 0, which is the upper left side of my green line. And I'm going to plug that in. Is 0 greater than 2 times 0 minus 4? Is 0 greater than, well, 2 times 0 is 0, minus 4, that gives you negative 4. Is 0 greater than negative 4? That is true. So we're going to shade this side of the green line, the upper left side. So the portion that's part of your solution is the part that got double shaded. So that's looking like this part here. Okay, that part of the entire graph, the entire coordinate plane, is your solution. By the way, okay, so the part double shaded is the solution part. Okay, we're going to go over to number 4. Hopefully I can get this done in the less than 5-minute mark. Not likely though. Graphing first line, it's got a y-intercept of 2, because the 2 is not with the x. It has a slope of negative 1. If there's no number in front of x, that number is 1. It is subtract x, so you're going to go, it gives you a negative slope. So you go down 1, right 1, down 1, right 1, down 1, right 1. And this one, if you look at your inequality symbol, it's greater than or equal to. That means it's going to get a solid line. Solid line right on through there. Blam. Okay, now that's done. We need to figure out which side gets shaded. I like to plug in the point 0, 0. So if y is 0 and x is 0, we get this. 0 greater than or equal to 2. This x should be 0, by the way. Sorry, guys. That's not true. 0 is not bigger than 2. So this side is not getting shaded. We have to go the other way. So that's up and to the right from our red line. And so that one's ready. That one's all done. We now need to graph the other one, which is y is less than 1/5 x plus 2. So I still have the same y-intercept, that positive 2, but I have a different slope. It's 1/5, so I go up 1 and I go right 5 from that point. And there's my other point. I need to graph my line from there. I need to first, before I draw the actual line, look at my inequality symbol. It is strictly less than, so I need to do a dashed line. Dashed line, because you only do solid when it can be equal to. So it looks like that. and I need to decide which side gets shaded. So I'm going to pick the point below my graph, which is 0, 0, is 0 less than 1/5 of 0 plus 2. Well, 1/5 of 0 is 0, so if you do 0 plus 2, your right side is just 2. 0 is less than 2, so I'm going to shade this away. So if you notice, there's a part of the graph that got shaded twice. It's right here. This section here got shaded twice. So that part is part of the solution. The end.